doing some salt pits 10 stage dives, going with the engineered demolitionist, and I'm going to do the standard, have the high explosive or the cryo grenade mining out terrain for me, looking for these scanners early on. However, I'm mainly going to be using these weapons as a support to fuel other weapons. I'm looking to do some explosive weapons that I haven't really done a whole lot of, but might be interesting to try out with a lot of scaling. Stuff like the Neurotoxin grenade, the plasma burster, the hurricane. And I'm going to go all in on one of those weapons and try to scale them up as hard as possible with the mining grenades as a support to generate a lot of resources for me. Could do the PGL as well if I get a lot of good upgrades for that early on and some decent artifacts for it. Like, you probably want the ammo rig for it, so it actually can get some decent fire rates, since that seems to be the main limiting factor for it. But probably only trying that if I get a bunch of legendaries early on. So I actually could try a full high explosive grenade build as well. I was interested in doing that after I had it as a support mining weapon for the cryo grenade, where I had that one up to like level 60, I think, with a lot of potency. And I think the high explosive grenade was around level 12 or something, and it was completely covering the screen still. So I might try that here.
Big swoon detected. Buggerman, get ready.
It had fantastic damage for a level 12 weapon as well, but that might have just been because the cryo grenade was holding stuff in place for it. Guess we will see. Of course, there's a ton of stuff to mine out for this. Reload speed, that's the main stat I'm looking for on it. Set off some of the detonators, so I'll have a bit of time there. Let's take some mining speed to help make it a bit more consistent. I could take that for the PGL, but I don't really have any upgrades for it. I think I'm going to look for some scanners if I can, since those will help basically anything I do a lot. I guess an early coupons is pretty nice as well. Kind of goes with the maximum upgrades thing. Some pickup radius. Never have enough of that when you're explosive mining. Won't have a whole lot of nitra left after all those rerolls, but the shot buys will be a lot more efficient over the entire run with that on the first stage. Probably try and keep them in range of some of the explosives as I'm kiting around here, since it does take a while to chip down the Praetorians with some of the weak early weapons like this. Actually a good chance to get some detonators on them as well there. Big explosion radius. The main stats I'm looking for are explosion radius and reload speed to make them as silly as possible and mine out as much stuff as possible at once as well. So taking that at pretty much every point it's offered. There should be some more gold, I think. High explosive. try and get some decent damage on them now. Won't have a lot of time left here with fairly weak weapons. No crowd control. I guess I could get some decent upgrades on that, since it does have both kinetic and explosive stuff shared with the high explosive. See if I can get a bunch of the horde here with that, right before I go for the magnets.
Gotta move it, Miner. The bugs are gunning for you.
So Hurricane would kind of work with them. Kinetic and explosive. Probably want some throwable stuff. Incendiary, I guess. I think I'm mainly going high explosive here anyways, so just stuff to share tags with that. I guess. I can get the nails overclocked for the incendiary, which will add a bunch of explosive or a bunch of kinetic damage to the explosion part of it. Big damage upgrade. Big paint job. We'll see what I get off of that. Those are probably the two best, but I think the triple is something you can't really pass up for it. I probably should have taken the XP there with the magnet still coming in. Oh well. Let's get some HP there. I'll get a bit of movement speed. High explosive every time. I think I have all the tags for the high explosive now, so I guess I'll just take that. Decent explosion damage, some movement speed. Another high explosive, still need the overclocks for that pretty badly. Some early luck, reload speed, a level for the high explosive. I want both of these really badly, but I always end up missing this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock that in. We'll take some early XP.
What else?
Some movement, I think. And then I don't think I care that much about that. Just want to pump the high explosive as much as possible now. But now we definitely need some scanners to go with the coupons. And the nice thing about having the mining on the high explosive is that it seems to keep throwing the grenade even when there aren't any targets nearby, while the cryo grenade, when you have that upgrade on it, actually only throws it at enemies nearby. So you can get into some pretty inconsistent mining sometimes if it's not throwing it at enemies. So we need some resource scanners pretty badly now. I'll probably try some XP if it's available. I just think it's a lot worse. Amarig is only the PGL. We'll reroll and look for scanners. Nope. Gold scanner, that works. XP.
This works.
I think gold is probably the one I want the most as well, so that I can reroll a bunch and try and get as much explosion radius and throwable reload speed as possible for the high explosive here. Another level. The sooner we get the second overclock there, the better, since all of the stats from the other ones will also help with mining. Triple is amazing, you can get some nice explosion radius or reload speed. also rarely get a resource scanner from the Hooli Hoarder as well. I think I get one, like maybe 1 in 10 runs from them or something. Definitely want a lot of pickup radius once the explosion radius and the reload speed get pretty high. That'll help me not leave too many resources behind. I think I will take that. I do have a good overclock on it, and it does synergize decently with the high explosive. Big XP gain, that could pay off on the second floor. Do have to give up a bit of explosion radius, but it's just blue. Big reload, absolutely. I guess. Another reloads. Let's get a lot of pickup radius, I think.
There are too many to count. Get it done, Weiner.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Probably take the reload on that so I can look for the kinetic overclock for it. Grab a little bit of hurricane.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving.
High explosive. Throwable is on 2, that's on 3.
Gimme.
High explosive into the second overclock. We got the triple or the explosion radius. Huh. This is way better damage, but that might look funnier. I don't think I'm gonna pass up the 2 best in slot augments for it though.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, Miner.
Decent armor, sure. I am still quite squishy at 285 HP, and I might go for energy bars if I get it, so I want a little bit of extra help.
Rarely go for this one.
Sure.
Always waste my money on
Grab the
cosmetics.
fire rate
This one
reload,
almost
and
looks
then I'm mainly
cheesy.
looking for explosion
Nothing from
radius
here.
and reload
Let's try
speed.
again.
And probably some pickup
Just
as well,
what I
that's
needed.
fine.
What else we got? Let's shake it up.
Reload, pickup,
I rarely go for this one.
paint job. I don't think the 18 is that important, and I'll get it there eventually.
Try again.
Throwable damage,
I've been dreaming of something like this.
I'll grab, I guess that.
I'm having an epic vision.
We'll hold a bunch of gold for now.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
When this is done, I'm starting my own bloody mine. That's damn. Show them.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Definitely need the early Nitra to reroll artifacts here. Probably one of my favorite changes in the patch to let you fish a bit more for the artifacts you really want for the build. Oh, I just unlocked that. Minus 5% mining speed for every overclock? Oh, those are the stats for every overclock. Okay. That, I think, would actually work out pretty well. You can get up to 3 on each weapon generally. But I think that should work here. Potency or reload. I do want to maximize the reload speed on that. And potency is going to be one of the weaker stats on the incendiary, since it's going to be upfront hit damage more than burning. Paint shop, sure. Oh, I guess that artifact is actually going to make it take forever to go through the loot bugs though, since you can't explode them with the grenades. Another high explosive. Decent reloads. We might want the paint jobs to try and get the overclocks to maximize that artifact actually. Since I'm taking reload on the high explosive every time it's available, it'll be a bit difficult to get levels on some of them. That'll get me 18. I would get the grenades when I take damage. I guess it's okay. At a certain point I'll probably just explode stuff so fast that it won't even get close to me, but right now it's not bad. Base mining speed is getting very slow though. So that's plus 7%. After I got a few increases for it.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Decent damage for that one. Paint shop, sure. Ran the stats up with that and give it even bigger explosion radius. $310 gold. Hopefully we get some decent reload speed and explosion radius here. There's one. We'll get some XP as well, I think, early on. Grab some cheap levels for that one. That's damage, reload speed, want that every time. That's not great value when I can get the throwable as well. Ooh, that's good. Luck, explosion radius, reload, want all of that. Maybe one more since I'm out of nitra. XP, and one more. Explosion radius and some pickup.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
I think that artifacts would make it rough if I had only the cryo grenade mining, but I think the high explosive will be fine since it does keep firing. Just needed to actually hit the rocks that I'm working on here. There we go. I'll take the reload for that. think I have all the meta progression maxed now. Outside of the masteries, what are the extra cores even for? Decent crit damage. Decent explosion damage to my GPU. Let's see if we can get another resource scanner, hopefully. Decent damage there, and I do want the overclocks. There we go. This is the overclock I was talking about for it. Adds an additional explosion that deals kinetic. And from what I've seen, that seems to be basically 100% of the base damage as kinetic. So I kind of have 4 kinetic weapons now as well. Ooh, gold scanner. I'll take that to try and get the overclock for the artifact scaling, I think. Nothing there that I really want. Oh god, that lag spike. Let me turn damage numbers off. I like froze for half a second and then I got forced to walk into the Praetorian there. Sure. Yeah, the base mining getting real slow, -6%. Just need some more high explosive stats so those can take care of everything for me. Let's push that one up a little bit. I think the grenades don't even damage those. Bit of reloads. XP. Bit of damage. Let's see what else we got. Luck, reload speed. Well, that's not terrible for a purple.
What else we got?
I might want that, but I might want some more explosion radius and reload speed.
Gonna roll the dice on this
Oh, that's damage. I'll get it a little bit more.
I want another go.
Don't really care.
Feeling lucky.
Some XP and some reload. And I guess that's okay.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons, and watch out for elites. Keep your cool.
Didn't get a lot of explosion radius there though, a bit unfortunate. But the luck is coming along decently, 44. big paint job, sure.
Brand new gun now.
We can grab the 50% increase to the clip size. Since the base clip is 6 rockets, pretty solid increase for just a balance overclock.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Got the landing zone for impact.
So I guess this artifact was kind of made for the explosive mining then, since you lose so much mining speed, you kind of need something to mine out for you. And then I could also get the weapon box that adds a 5th weapon for even more overclocks for that. Kind of interesting. I don't think I care that much here. We have a ton of pickup radius. I'm gonna see if I can get some more scanners maybe. Nah. Nitro scanner, these are all fantastic. I think I'm gonna go this to try and get me some more weapon upgrades. Although I do really want the powder and the gold tips later on. Another reload speed. Getting really hard to see now. Big HP. That'll be pretty helpful when it's so hard to see.
This horde thinks it can kill us. Let's prove it wrong. I'm not scared of you.
Decent damage for that. Probably use a bit more damage here so I can actually kill the boss in time, since the artifacts are pretty light on it right now. Other than the reload speed thingy. I think I probably destroyed all the rocks around the map with just the high explosive grenade TNT. So I think it's just my weapons here at this point. Let's grab the paint job, try and get some more overclocks for that bad boy. Let's grab the magnet to try and get a little bit more power here. And my pickup radius is big enough that I should be able to collect most of the XP here.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
If I stay in the same area. Well, it's a good thing I got the triple on the high explosive then, because I definitely needed the damage right now. Decent throwable. I think I will take that for right now. Oh, Jesus, I just froze for like a second there. Not sure what that was from.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing. Get up, miner. The bugs grow stronger.
Some decent reload for that. Or some more on the high explosive.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Process satisfied. Drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Oh yeah, I had the grenades when damaged. I could have taken a few small hits to help me out on the boss there a bit. I wanted to maximize that. Let's grab some more pickup. To a pretty nice level already, not bad.
Can we just give you enough guns? Management is pleased.
Paint job, cheap level there.
Let's shake it up.
Some paint jobs here, we'll
Nothing in
take
order, but it
that.
looks fancy.
No triple there, so I guess take the explosion radius for it.
I'm clocking it to 11.
See what else we
Gonna roll the
got.
dice
Some
on this
reload,
one.
reload. Don't have much nitro left.
Next,
XP,
it's fine.
bit of reload,
I
and some
rarely
pickup.
go for dope.
Where is the
Try again.
explosion radius at, man?
Nothing
Explosion
from in
radius
here.
and reload
Let's try
speed.
again. Dope.
That's what I'm
Try
really
again.
looking for, but not really getting.
Let me try again.
Yikes, nothing there.
It's a little extra special.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet.
My
You have
poor
your objectives.
explosion radius is so low.
It's quite almost two.
What's my fighting speed at now? Minus 18%.
Swarm is heading your way. Load up. Detected.
Ooh, there we go. Purple explosion radius. I could probably use a bit more damage right now. Nitrogenic powder. Get the nitro scaling going.
Objective completed. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's grab the hurricane to get that a bit closer to the final overclock. as well take the crit damage, especially with the nitrogenic powder now. Squeeze out a little bit more resources right before we leave.
Get yourself onto that
More
ramp
luck.
path. It's about to head out. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there's a beer on the house when you make it back.
So I'm mainly looking for luck, explosion radius, and reload speed for the grenades. I'll take some cheap levels as well.
I'll take it. I want another go.
Pick up
Show me more.
reload for that one.
Show me more.
Reload for throwable.
I want another go.
Man, I am not finding a lot here.
In course, nothing for me here.
Come
Let's
on,
try again.
explosion radius,
Like
please.
horses through me. Surely next time will
Luck.
be better.
Big reload.
Legendary upgrade. How can I not gonna roll the dice on this one?
Cheap level for that one.
Let's shake
Explosion
it up.
radius, finally a little bit. Ah, 77 is pretty expensive.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
What's up, Roberts? We're just mining out with minus 18% mining speed right now.
I'm ready for a beer position.
Objective completed.
Unfortunately, I'm not finding a ton of explosion radius in the shops right now, even though that's one of the main stats I'm looking for.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Oh yeah, the TNT mining, all in on the high explosive grenades.
Swarm detected. Get
I
ready.
can't tell if I'm hitting the loot bug there. Big reload or some XP. Stage 7, let's really push up the reload speed.
We can't send any supplies until you clear out the land. Got a supply drone coming. Well done.
Gold tipped or nitra scanner. I do have damage scaling with nitra, so I'm fine to still take those.
Try this out. One down.
Bit more reload.
Take it.
Where is that rocket going? It flew like over a screen away from where I fired it. Oh yeah, there was a magnet up there, wasn't there?
Drop pod is arriving.
Should make sure I grab that one. Decent paint job.
Favorite color.
Gotta move on, miner. Drop pod will head out momentarily.
35%. It's getting close to the other overclock, sure. I actually have 3 weapons 1 level away.
If you make it
Reload
back.
speed,
This is a rare treat.
kind of wasted.
Show me more.
Luck,
More options.
don't need it.
Let's shake it up.
Those are all kind of wasted.
Surely next time we'll
Luck,
be better.
some
You don't
pickup.
see these every day. I'm feeling lucky.
Can I just get like some cheap levels for them?
This
Reload
one makes me wanna
speed?
be a better dwarf. Let's shake it up.
Not really. Oh yeah, my luck is kind of making it hard actually to get low
What else
levels.
we got?
I'm just not getting explosion radius.
I've been
Guess we'll
dreaming
take a bit of
something like this.
damage.
Surely next time we'll
Reload
be
speed
better.
finally. One
Nope.
more.
Try
Some
again.
more luck. There's a cheap
Gimme,
level.
gimme.
We'll take the
I'm
extra
clocking
clip
it to
size,
11.
and I'll take a damage to finish that one off.
I'm clocking it to 11.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out
You'd
of
think
here.
with all that luck I'd find more explosion radius.
This place is almost lost.
Swarms heading your way. Load up. Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
I can't see anything except a constant stream of gold and nitro plus ones.
Time to drop supplies for you yet. Time for landing zone for impact. Swarms heading your way. Load up.
I guess I may as well.
I rarely pick one of these.
Supply car inbound.
Crit chance and damage probably won't be worth it since the crit chance will be low value. Oh well, I guess we're trying it.
Upgrade. Come and get me, you big fuck.
I don't have that much crit damage, so maybe it'll be worth it.
Just the upgrade I was looking
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Probably grab that magnet if I can. Where was it? I am running out of time. Don't think I can go for it actually.
Drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
That one's not 18 yet. We can go ahead and grab that for some extra explosion radius on them. Couldn't even finish the quest with the explosive mining rip.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it
Pickup
back.
radius. Just looking for explosion radius and reload speed.
I'll take it. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Nope.
Let's shake it up.
I'll
I'm
grab
gonna
that for
go
some
with this.
decent damage.
More options.
Keep getting baited by the graphic.
I'm feeling lucky.
Pickup radius. Some more reload for that.
Next.
Nope.
Let me try again.
Nope.
Next.
And nope.
Let's shake it up.
Oh my god, I'll get some
The
reload
stuff
for that.
of legends.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet.
Oh yeah, I have the massive pickup radius. I probably wasn't paying attention. Almost 500% there. So I have all the overclocks I can get with my weapons currently, minus 37% mining speed, but a ton of damage and reload for everything.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming. Can't drop supplies for you yet. Press the landing zone to bring back. Nicely done. Supplies
Big
inbound.
pickup radius, may as well. That would be minus 162 HP. Honestly, I think my damage is kind of on the high side. I'm killing stuff so fast that I can't really finish mining out the level right now. So we'll just take the survivability there and not push the damage too hard. I mean, I only have one major damage artifact, nitrogenic, for the scaling, no gold tipped yet. Although I guess that's pretty big as well, since I have all the overclocks currently. I have 2 big damage artifacts, but that's it.
Swarm incoming.
Baby, I'm a firework.
Well done. You got them all.
Those are done, but we can get some more reload for that.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Some more luck. Even though we're on the 9th stage. Oh, I should make sure I explode. Oh, what is happening? Froze for like 2 seconds there. Make sure I can get the resources on the left side there. So we're at 329% crit chance currently.
If you make it back.
Looking for reload, explosion radius. There we go. And the last stage, so I don't really need pickup anymore, I think.
I want another go.
Don't really care. Luck, reload,
More options.
explosion radius,
Gonna roll the dice on this
explosion,
one. Gonna roll the dice
luck,
on this one.
reload,
Hell yeah. Next.
reload, and one
Gonna
more.
roll the dice on this one.
Bit of reload.
Choice.
What is flying over there? Those are like little hurricane rockets stuck in the air. So now we just need gold tip bullets to completely finish off the build. But I think the damage is high enough it's not really even necessary. More reload. takes so long to get the core with minus 30 whatever percent mining speed. Oh, the cocoon is active. Let's not go near that. Too late, the off-screen explosions melted it. Rip. Can't fully mine out the level, I guess. I can barely see what he's even doing. He's dead, I couldn't even see the artifacts. Rip. We did get the gold tipped, but my damage is so high it didn't even matter. So, final stats, 391% crit chance, 383% damage, 236% global reload. That was my first time using the encabulator, and it was pretty solid there with the explosive mining. Got 2 decently early gold scanners, some mid-game nitro scanners to go with the crit powder, and the gold tips were a bit too late. We had 176% explosive radius there, 1653% reload speed for the high explosive. Got the main combo I was looking for, true TNT plus cluster grenades. And then we got a bunch of overclocks for those, mainly for the encabulator. But I think the tape some nails to it is pretty good now, especially for a full kinetic build.
Management sends their regards.
63 million on the high explosive. Let me see if I can do some quick maths for the nail overclock. So those two would be 110 million? No, 100 million. Plus those 154, 155 million. Wait, no, I don't want that one in. So 110, 135. Did the nails not even do any? Those 3 are pure kinetic, but they add up to the amount there. No, it's 125, so 10 million. Sorry. Never do quick maths. So 10 million on top of the 30 base. And we took a little bit to get that, so it's honestly not bad. Sorry about that. So we do have the meta progression maxed out here. And I will be right back. Quick break. What's up, boys? Today I am doing some 10-stage salt flats. We're doing the demolitionist with some of the cool and more unique explosive weapons that I haven't done a lot with recently. So like the plasma burster, neurotoxin grenade, hurricane, stuff like that. And then I'm trying to get the high explosive grenade or the cryo grenade later on to pair with these scanners. I'll use them as basically a utility weapon to get me a lot of resources so that I can then focus a pretty cool weapon and go all in on that one, try to make them as silly as possible with a ton of explosion radius and reload speed. And I do want a decent amount of pickup radius as well so that I don't leave too many resources behind with explosive mining. Also, wouldn't mind going for the PGL if I get some decent early on upgrades for it. Let's see if we get any resource scanners. I have enough for a few rerolls right now, so hopefully it doesn't take too many to get something decent. That's a lot of rocks to get through though. I don't think any of those work. Ooh, we got the plasma burster. Would love to do a build with that. So we'll go full throwable weapons, and I'll try to get the high explosive or cryo grenade later on to mine for me. I guess some early overclocks for that could be pretty helpful in the early game. Praetorians will probably finish that for me if I can keep pulling them through it. Bit more needed still. Reload for the plasma since that's our main weapon now. Let's get some early XP. Luck every time. That would be pretty bad currently, wouldn't it? I have 4 here, 5, 6, I think. So it would break even, and it would become pretty good later on, I think. So I'm at 24. We'll take some more pickup, some luck. 36. Another plasma burster. And the tape some nails overclock is actually very good on the plasma burster as well. Seems to be basically 100% extra damage for it. Might be different depending on whether you're scaling plasma or kinetic damage. Not exactly sure on that. I'll take the damage on that, I guess. So the goal here is going to be to get a full screen purple explosion with the plasma burster later on. Trying to stay close enough that I can get some chip damage on the elites as well. Bounces should be pretty good in a tight little area like this. I think I could use a bit of help on them though. If I go up there, there's going to be the heavy rocks, which might get me trapped. That's to just take a few weaker hits here, I think, to get out. There's some resources that I had to leave up here somewhere. Oh, there we go.
Move it. They're everywhere.
Shredder, I don't think so. Ideally, I'd get the high explosive or cryo, I think, so that I could guarantee some mining. Neuro would be cool, but I could use the mining here. Alright, let's try and grab some of the XP that was dropping from everything now. Leech should die pretty easily. High explosive level. Oh yeah, and one other thing is that I think I want to avoid getting any of the elemental status effects for the plasma burster. I really want both of these. I should probably take the legendary.
It's my lucky day.
Get some good fire rate and reload speed for that one. Because the favorite overclock for the plasma burster seems to be based on some of the previous upgrades you got for it. If you get any of the elemental effects, it seems to always have potency as one of the favorite overclocks, so I'm avoiding stuff like that. And I think the nails is actually extremely good on it now that they fixed it.
Feel much better now.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Big explosion damage. Probably should. Oh yeah, and I can have damage numbers on for a little bit, so you can see the nails overclock working.
Stage 1 completed. Well done.
Seems to be the same damage as the plasma hits. So take a reload. If I take this, I can do one reroll.
Hell yes.
Hopefully find some decent stuff there. Level, reload. Don't think I care that much.
This is a simple mining
Hello,
mission.
extremely long name.
Wonder what stuff they're serving in the canteen.
Big paint job. Do need a lot of overclocks here. Got the TNT. Perfect. Oh yeah, the thought earlier, I need to finish that. The favorite overclock on the plasma burster, if you don't have any of the elemental effects, then it gives you explosion radius for that weapon, which I really want. So I'm going to be avoiding the elemental effects to get explosion radius instead of potency on it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
You're cute.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Now we just need some scanners to go with that TNT and we are good to go. Could grab that for plasma damage. I don't think it's super necessary. Could I get something that would really scale up the multi-tool? I think light and electrical and spray and projectile are all different. Yeah, so that would give me 20% reload speed, which I think is multiplicative, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. And I think I have all the requirements otherwise. So I'm just going to take a decent chunk of reload speed there. Brings me up to 61%. These are terrible. I can go XP scanner, get some decent XP maybe. Another reload for that one. Big damage probably.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Huh. A lot of legendary damage upgrades.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
magnet right on top of me. Plasma reload speed. Reload for the miner. Kinetic. These are not that great, and I'm curious how that works on the nails explosion actually. It's like 707 critting on the plasma, and then it's still doing 707. So it looks like kinetic doesn't scale that up at all, huh? So I guess it's useless to me. That is not how I expected that to work. I guess it's just a copy of the base damage then, and you can only scale up by scaling the base damage. This game is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, a bullet heaven / survivors like in the Deep Rock Galactic universe. It's pretty cheap on Steam if you want to try it out for yourself. Should be a link in the description, I think. More reload for the mining grenade. Bit more reload. Should probably take the purple crits. Ooh, reload and pickup. Probably want that for more explosions. Big paint job for that. I could get sidearm for the other stuff. It's not bad. Big reload. That will get me an overclock, and I do want a lot of reload on it, especially with the triple. That should be very good at mining now. Big throwable damage for my two main weapons. Pretty good. More luck. Explosion radius every time. Decent movement speed, I will grab that. The one thing is, I am going the favorite overclock on the plasma burster, and with the setup I'm going, it will reduce the explosion radius of my other weapons a bit, so that will make the mining a bit weaker once I get level 18 there. Reload for that one, level there, avoiding the shock, so reload and damage is perfect. Some more early XP pickup. See if we can get some explosion radius and reload, hopefully. Not really. That's pretty efficient level-wise. Got the sidearm, very nice. Not really finding a whole lot here. More XP. Luck. Oh, I can't get that now. That sucks. Oh well.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Reload speed, take those. level for that, I suppose. Another reload? My utility weapon is 3 levels higher than my main weapon here. Big reloads. I don't really need any more overclocks for that one though. Probably just grab some more reload for everything. Whee! Ooh, gold scanner. That's helpful. In fact, that's the main scanner I want for the explosive builds to help me look for explosion radius and throwable reload, as well as rerolls. Take some more pickup. More luck. Magnet in the top right for later. Finally a plasma burster level. I guess technically delaying the levels is kind of helpful so that I don't reduce the mining speed yet. But I just want massive purple explosions, man. They're all great here, but I do really need the levels on that. On basically everything. Big pickup. No gold left behind.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
Need to head up to the magnet now since that guy won't be able to stay alive much longer.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Moving, it won't hang around.
Some reload. I might take a higher level of movement speed since I do need to backtrack a bit to get this magnet. But nice pickup radius at least. Paint job. The 18 isn't super helpful on that though. It would be grenades when you take damage. Explosive damage, sure. I feel like you should be able to scale down the cooldown on the grenades when damaged. Maybe you could have like partial scaling with the reload speed or something.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
Luck. See what else there is. Pick up. Don't care.
Let me try again.
Don't really need that. Nothing cool here. I guess some reload. Plasma burster level is nice.
Nope.
Block reload speed.
What else?
Can't really afford that. I'm not getting much nitra.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives. done. You got more.
Decent damage, sure. Am I not getting quests? This is the 4th floor. Oh, it was the Morkite that I did almost instantly. Sorry. Kind of zoned out there.
Big swarm detected. Bugger them, get ready.
Reload, need the levels on that pretty badly still.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Big crit chance.
We got too much clutter for us to fly past the land. Do something. Big swarm detected. Bugger them, get ready.
Nice reload speed, take that every time. XP and coupons, those are both fantastic. I think I want the coupon so I can get more explosion radius and reload speed from the shop. But I do want both of those. Coupons equals more boom. We'll take the plasma burster level. Don't really need that, but none of these are super useful. More luck.
All tasks complete. Siege finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Yeah, Salt Pits is so nice for the resource scanners. Big buff to my favorite build in the game.
Stage 4 is done. Onward to stage 5 we go.
Reload, finally got the 18 on that. And if you avoid the ailments, you get the big explosion radius for it. Although it also removes it from your other weapons, but we gotta do it for the big purple explosions.
I want another go.
Sure.
Well,
Pick up.
take it next.
Don't care about any of
I'm feeling
these.
lucky.
Reload
I want
speed.
it. What else we got?
Don't care.
Let me try again.
Luck.
This
Big damage to the
upgrade's gonna
plasma.
change. What else we got?
Another
Raring to
reload
try this
and
out.
maybe one more
Let me try
reroll.
again.
Unfortunately, no explosion and pretty low reload there. But we finally got the 18 on the plasma burster at least.
Good luck, miner.
I've seen Farham. I haven't watched that specific video of his though. But he has had some pretty crazy challenge runs before, so it's not surprising. We take the pickup race there. Yeah, my high explosive grenades are so small now with the favorite and not that much explosion radius from the shop. Bit unfortunate on that. But we still have time to get some, especially with 89 luck. Should be some pretty high quality upgrades still. Don't think I care about any of these. That would give a lot of reload speed, probably. I have decent overclocks, sure. Go big reload. I guess I do want the overclocks now. So, throw grenades on damage taken. I don't think I have any mining speed here, so I'm at minus 18%. Fully dependent on the high explosives. Small. How much explosion do I have? 32%. Yeah. Not a lot yet. Decent reload speed. I actually do need some paint jobs to get the overclocks now though, and that's a purple. Wow, the melee guy is melting there. I don't really even have any damage artifacts, just two that are mainly for their reload speed. Damage, or we can get more reload speed.
Objective completed. Dreadnought eliminated. Objective completed, miner. There's the drop pod.
Jeez, I really need some explosion radius now. A little bit.
Feels right.
Paint job, that's useful now that I have the artifacts
it's my
for
favorite
reload
color.
speed. I may as
I
well.
rarely pick one of these.
And that does mine for me, sure.
Pretties. Let's shake it up.
Nah, plasma. Probably just hold it and look for some crit scaling for that.
I'm feeling lucky.
Reload, sure.
Cowabunga. Let me try again.
Don't really care about any of
Gonna roll the
these.
dice on this one.
Bit of reload.
Let's shake it up.
Paint job, that will give me some
Brand
reload.
new gun now.
Take the fire rate and reload speed for extra debuffing power and more reload on the main weapon. I'll get a bit of movement.
Show me more.
Pick
I
up.
rarely pick one of these.
Kind of out of gold anyways.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
Break it.
Potency helps the debuffing on it.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
Some more reload.
Swarm is heading your way. Load up. Good work. Resupply on the way.
Pickled nitra, nah. Can still get some decent scanners. Gold tipped is decent damage. Stage 6 would probably like to have some more scanners. I only have 2 so far. Nope. However, this could give me more overclocks to get reload speed with, yeah, the turbo encapsulator. And I could get another grenade. And I technically did get a grenade, but not a great one for demolitionist, since it doesn't even have the explosive tag. Oh well. A little bit of extra reload speed, I guess.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
What overclock is that? Oh god, the triple. That's actually gonna lag the game out a lot. Big crit damage.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Precious mineral. It will get
Man, my damage is so high without even having gold tipped bullets.
The drop pod is prepped
Let's
and ready.
get
on
some
it.
movement speed. No, I only have 24 nitra.
Gather up your gear and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there's a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Luck.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Cheap levels I could. I
Looks
guess.
beautiful, like me.
Throwable.
Fine if I do. What else we got?
Don't think I care. I'll grab some
This works.
XP.
More options.
Explosion radius.
More options.
Pickup
Can't
radius,
get enough of this. Next.
don't really care. XP.
Legend. Let's
Actually,
shake it up.
that was kind of a waste. Don't have really any resources left. But we're up to 104 luck.
Got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I guess I'll try and get 5 weapons fully overclocked to really maximize the encapsulator.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Hello, my little friend.
That will give me a level at least.
You have to fight for your life. Big swarms approaching.
I think the high explosive explosion size is just too small here. Didn't get very many upgrades for it, and then the favorite on the plasma burster is reducing it on top of that. Even with all that reload speed, it's just not mining that fast for me. Another reload for that. Big explosion radius, it hurt me.
Think you can kill me? Don't think again.
I don't think any of these really do anything. Fire rate is just 2 weapons that I'm not really using. These are terrible. A gold scanner is not bad. Bit late. I can't even pick up the red crystals here. The red sugar. I think because my pickup radius is so large that when those dropped, they were in range of me. So you have to like exit your pickup range and then go back in. But mine is so large that's actually kind of difficult to do. Explosion radius reloads.
More options.
Don't care.
I'm feeling lucky.
Reload.
Now this is a
Reload.
rare treat. Let me try again.
Nope.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Pickup
I
radius
barely go for
and
this
one more.
Nothing for me here. Let's
Pickup
try
radius.
Get to
I
work.
have
Those aliens
692%. That's probably good enough now. Take the reload speed for that, keep pushing the levels up.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
reload is 337% with the 2 big artifacts for that. Another one. Another gold scanner. Not that much time, but might give me some explosion radius and reload speed. There's no possible way I could avoid a magnet at this point. I'll take that to look for the overclocks. That does give me 2 levels. That's kind of good for the build as well, though. And it's a legendary. I don't think I have time to get that nitro, unless the high explosives hit very well. But I am fully dependent on them to get through any of the rocks with how low my mining speed is right now. Minus 24%. Explosion radius, that's pretty expensive for 1 level.
Next.
Luck, explosion radius.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
I guess blue is probably the lowest I can find now.
More options.
Reload, I will take a paint job for it.
Brand new gun now.
And we may as well make it as silly as possible.
Overclock. Rock and let me try again.
Another paint job and a reload.
Legendary. It's my luck. More options.
Don't care.
Nothing for me here. Let's try
Explosion
again.
radius. I'll grab a little bit of throwing.
More options.
And I guess probably hold the rest.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
We need 2 and 2 and then 8 to fully overclock everything here. But with no nitro scanners, that's been a bit rough to try and get the weapon levels. Don't need that, we'll just take some damage here. Oh, there was something at the very top, a bit of Morkite. Reload, sure. That is the main weapon. That would be 172 HP lost. And on the final stage I would have under 100 HP. And my damage is already insane. I can't really keep the elites alive long enough to mine out the whole level anyways. I'm just gonna skip the damage options here to keep it a bit lower. Big plasma. I don't really need the damage though. I'm just gonna try and get all of the weapons fully overclocked now. Yeah, look how fast they're dying even when I'm trying not to hit them and I don't have very much damage. Damage would give me an overclock there. That would actually break the game with the amount of durable reload speed I have, so let's not do that right before the boss. So we need the PGL and the shredder levels. I'll grab a bit of movement. Don't really care. Luck. That's 114. I want to get paint jobs on those, I think. Nope.
I want another go.
Luck. Nah, reload's fine.
Yeah, gonna roll the dice on this one.
Don't really care.
Surely next time
Paint
will
job. It does need 2 levels. Oh well, I guess we'll finish it.
Brand new overclock time, baby.
Then look for paint jobs on the PGL and explosion radius and reload speed.
I want another go.
Luck.
This is perfect for my build.
I don't really care. I need levels on the PGL.
Surely next time will be better.
Nope.
Show me more.
Explosion radius. Maybe one more.
Let's shake it
Luck.
up.
Reload
I'm
speed.
gonna go with this.
129 luck. May as well. I don't really need damage. Reload speed.
Need it. It's a little extra special.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
What is happening? What? Let's turn damage numbers off. I've never seen an effect quite like that before. What is happening? Oh my god. Jesus. More reload? I feel like I have like 20 or 10 FPS right now. What's my global reload at? 468%. And then we have an extra 165 on throwables. More luck. Oh, I accidentally brought the dreadnought out. I didn't even see the egg. Oops. I can't really see a lot with how bad my FPS is right now. What is happening? What's my crit like? 41, 273? That might be worth it.
Just what I needed.
What is happening? I can't see. My FPS is so low. Jesus. buggy purple explosions. So we got most of the overclocks, but missing 2 on the PGL to really maximize the encabulator. But we did get down to minus 50% mining speed, and we had a bunch of different weapons for the multi-tool as well, giving us 468% global reload speed. 0.23 on the plasma burster, the main weapon here. 0.4 there. But we did have a bit of a lack of explosion radius. 0.45 on our weapon box weapon. And we avoided the elemental ailment so we could get extra explosion radius on that. 139 luck. Graphics are completely bugging out there, my god. $138 million on the plasma burster. Jesus. 81 kinetic, since that was almost everything else. Wait. Oh, the nails overclock. Because my kinetic weapons alone were 20 million. So we had 60 million from the tape some nails overclock on the plasma burster. So 60 million plus the 75 there, that would be 135 or 136? Close enough. Something like that. Alright, quick AFK. What's up, boys? Today we're doing some 10-stage assault thoughts. We're going with the demolitionist and trying to use some of the lesser used grenades as our, or some of the lesser used explosive weapons actually as our main weapon, like the Neurotoxin grenade, the incendiary grenade, or the hurricane rocket launcher. And then later on, as a utility weapon, we're trying to get the high explosive grenade or the cryo grenade combined with scanners to use those to mine out the stage and provide us with a ton of resources to pump our main weapon. Would love to get a run with the Neuro or the Incendiary and get a ton of explosion radius and lasting duration so I can just cover the screen and ground effects, something like that. I can turn damage numbers back on for a bit, but they kind of broke the game in the last run. Well, the entire graphics just bugged out and those are just making it worse. So I'm kind of just going with the first decent weapon that I find and trying to save most of my gold if I can. Let's try and get some early levels on that maybe. Getting the triple grenade can be pretty helpful early game if you get some difficult elites. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the PGL either if I get some good early overclocks for it, but we would really like to have some early scanners. The multi-tool is nice, and that was pretty fantastic in the last run. I guess it is a lot of reload speed if you can get some decent tags. Okay, we got the Neurotoxin. Let's see, we're currently at plus 18%, and getting the second weapon goes up to 43, so I think it's probably okay already, but probably need all the weapons for it to really start being decent. Let's probably push the reload speed on that. And then I would really like to have a weapon with the lasting tag to make the pulls last longer. And of course either the high explosive or cryo to actually mine stuff out for me. There's another pretty nice reload speed artifact that I unlocked recently that reduces your mining speed. So if you really want to push that, your base mining speed will be extremely low. I'm gonna take the overclock here, I think, and we got the triple, very nice. Nails would probably be a lot of damage here as well. Did a run with the plasma burster in that earlier, and that overclock alone did like over 70 million damage, I think. Pretty nuts on some of the weapons that it's good on now. Neurotoxin's actually killing the elites pretty quickly here. Huh. Let's take another reload for that. And then in the shop, I'm mainly looking for the stats that make it look really silly. Reload speed and explosion radius. And then with the Neurotoxin, I also have the option for lasting if I can get another weapon with that. Ooh, definitely. Legendary reload speed is at every time for me. Guess probably just the level with that. Ooh, incendiary. We will need to get one of the mining grenades for the last one, but I don't think I'm going to pass that one up. And I could actually get some decent overclocks on that and make that one really silly as well here. Sure. Neuro level. I think I'm gonna go all in on throwables here and mostly ignore the PGL. Elemental slash throwable based stuff.
Stage 1 cleared.
More reload.
Spend your gold and nitro before the next stage.
I don't think I'm going to need paint jobs on my main weapon. And also the 18s on it aren't that great, but I'll eventually get them anyways. Reload, definitely. Paint, or pickup radius, see what else we got. Lifetime, want a lot of that. Nothing else for gold. 58, so I can get most of this stuff. Reload is good. And then probably a neuro level. And I'm gonna try the nails. Well, if I'm going for reload plus lifetime, then the acid clouds will stay on the ground a lot, so potency might actually be cool here, so I'm gonna try that actually. Even though nails would probably be very good on it. I'm gonna make the poison clouds on the ground very silly this time, I think.
Well, I think we actually have a chance to make it out.
So I need to have gold for level 25 to try and get the cryo grenade or the high explosive.
Sorry. Your own
And then we also still need to try and find some resource scanners as well to go with that. Damage, don't really care about that one. I will take the level for the incendiary, especially if it's reload speed. Gold tips would be good later on, would really like a resource scanner here. Gold scanner, fantastic. That's the best one because that helps with rerolls and it helps with explosion radius and reload speed. And lasting duration. So that's actually the best one here.
Let's get it.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
Damage, let's go with the potency maybe? To really scale up the clouds they leave on the ground, so I'll go explosion radius for that as well. Reload or reload. Probably want to grab that. I think if it was blue for throwables, I might take it since that would be 15% instead. Ooh, we got both of them. So I probably want the high explosive because it keeps firing when enemies aren't nearby. The cryo grenade will only fire when there are enemies close to you. So I think the high explosive is probably more consistent for mining for you. I still need another alpaca flower. There should be some more gold as well. But I'm almost out of time and there's a lot of XP on the ground down here. Let's get a bit of mining speed since it could be a while before I get any on the high explosive. Reload, sure. Decent movement. Reloads, and I do need to get the overclocks for that pretty quickly to actually fuel the upgrades for the rest of the build. Status effect damage would probably be decent here. Might take that for the long term. Since I am trying to make the elemental clouds very silly.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Big reload speed every time. Status damage. Kind of want reload and explosion radius mainly. Paint job for that's pretty helpful. Let's see what else there is. Another paint job and some lifetime. We'll take the potency for that as well, I guess. Just to try it out and see what happens since I'm going for a lot of lifetime. Bit of XP and then probably hold the rest.
Work to be done. Get to it, miner.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
Chance, nothing else great.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Let's grab, I guess, some more status damage, since that's one of the higher rarities there. Ooh, another gold scanner, that's fantastic. Big damage. Don't care about the PGL anyways.
Get ready.
Reload speed, TNT, nope. So So I guess I'll take the cluster grenades and hope we get TNT on the next overclock, or I'm going to be in trouble here.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Sure. Potency probably would be more damage with the amount of reload speed, but damage is fine and it's funnier. Reload, we definitely need the overclock on that one. I'm gonna grab a bit more mining speed since we are pretty late on that. And if I don't get it, then mining speed's actually going to be super important then. Another neurotoxin, sure. Paint job on that, and the overclock on that one is decent. It gives you decent explosion radius, and it pulls them in a bit. Either that or the grenades when damaged, but I want to get a ton of explosion radius, so that's the obvious one here. Let's go ahead and turn damage numbers off. It's very hard to see anything over there. Reload, sure. Potency, sure. And there we get the decent explosion radius increase for it. Another neuro, sure. What's up, Cthulhu? Let's grab some pickup. I guess some reload since I have some decent gold now. I'll take the potency on that.
Show me more.
Don't really care here.
Surely next time will be better.
Big reload, it's expensive. But it would be pretty helpful. I guess I'll take that.
Nope. Try again.
Then we are looking for explosion radius, reload, and I guess I'll get a bit of mining and pickup radius.
What else?
But not really finding any of that.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Honestly, since I don't even have the mining on the high explosive, I think the mining speed alone would actually pay for itself with 2 scanners. Probably should have just taken that every time it was available. don't see reload status. All pretty good. I'll take some reload, I think, at the highest priority.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
XP gain bonus the stat? I have seen some people do like 200 plus level runs by going all in on XP, but it might not be worth it because you're investing so much into it, you don't actually gain that much benefit from that many levels. I may as well take the reload speed on that one.
Big swarm detected. Document, get ready. Well done, you got more.
I don't know if I can do that right now. Might need those detonators to go off first. But now the shellback's kind of guarding it. We can get a decent potency for that, that's pretty big. I guess crit chance or throwable damage. Don't need that really.
This'll do.
Reload speed, kind of need the levels on the high explosive still, so we'll take that for now. XP scanner, that does work. Chemist is not bad, but I will definitely take that for a mining focus build. Paint job is pretty helpful there. Reload will give me the overclock TNT. Yes, we got it.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
Big status damage. I think I will take that for the attempt here. Damage isn't super useful on that now. Just rather reload for that.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
Yeah, Farham did, I think, level 215 without glitching. Check out his recent videos. So I'm looking for reload and explosion radius
Give me that.
and lasting duration. So those are good. May as well take the grenades on damage.
Nope. Try again.
Reload. I'll take some status damage as well.
Pretties. Let's shake
Pick
it
up, reload.
Rare. Feels. I want another go.
Come on, explosion radius. Pick up
Don't mind if I do.
some status. Maybe one more. Nothing that I really want there. I'll grab some XP.
Here we go. You found the dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single dwarf can do.
Reload speed will help that one mine, which will give me more stats in the long run, I think. Can take a bit of HP, since I'm still very low on survivability here, and I am a mostly damage over time build. Status damage. Oh, that lag spike. Damage. I have a lot of gold and none of these are that great. Potency, sure. A level 6 weapon could be kind of cool. I guess we're trying it. We'll take shock fence with slowing nearby enemies. That's actually not bad, since I'm a full status build. Would rather have the XP collection, but oh well. It does give me 2 status effects that I didn't have in the build. The shocking and the chilling. I'll take some more reload for that. Did I have the multi-tool? Yeah, so the tags from that should give a decent increase with that as well. So that gave me some nice reload speed on top of some extra status effects. More status damage. The boss egg is active, so I don't want to go over there. Potency for that? I could still get the XP collection for it. And I do have a lot of status damage. We need an electric grenade still. I guess you can get the electric effect on the plasma burster. You get the right overclock for that.
Found some cropper.
reload. I'll take the neuro. That's the weapon I am trying to focus here. He had a quick charge there, almost got me.
Down. Objective completed. Excellent job. All tasks complete. Stage finished.
High explosive damage isn't really useful on it. And that was about all I could mine here before the bosses came out. More damage on it. Oh, it actually does get the lasting duration that I've been going for the grenades as well. So that's actually not terrible here. That is a cheap level. Would prefer to have a reload speed or something for those three though. Let's see what else there is. Ah, I thought that was explosion radius. Nope. See what else there is. Reload is useful. Or I could just take a paint job for it. No XP collection anyways, so I guess a bit of extra reload. See what else there is. Reload. Status. Explosion radius, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. Potency's decent for that one. Reload. And maybe one more reroll. Nothing great, bit of reload.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
Status damage. Divers is okay. We'd still like some more scanners at stage 6, so I think I'm gonna reroll, see if we can find anything better. Nitrous scanner, not bad. I have plenty of gold, see if we can find something more interesting like reload speed. Ooh, explosion radius. 40 gold. I've had trouble finding the explosion radius in the shops, so that's probably better. there's anything better. I guess thermal damage is pretty good. I need one more flower on the way back, hopefully. Or actually, there's one hiding right there. Hopefully, I have enough time to get there with the mining grenades. It's kind of far away, so let's try and take a direct path. More reload. Reload.
This one. Show me more.
I'll grab a bit more movement.
Show me more.
Status, reload.
The one.
Reload for that to mine faster.
Show me more.
Don't really
Let's
care.
shake it up.
Reload to
Power
mine
of the
faster.
hymn courses through me. Nope. Try again.
Bit of
This
pickup.
one. Let me try again.
Status and
You
lifetime.
don't see these every day.
And one more.
Show me more.
Don't really. Oh, a bit of reload.
works.
Don't really care about the rest though.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I think yes, we have a chance to make it out alive.
Prepare to fight for your life. Your swarm is approaching. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Potency, level 7.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time. Ground plan for supply pod. The impact zone is filtered. Get it fixed.
Potency. Does that have anything useful at 18? I think it mainly links to constructs. I'm gonna see if we can get something better here. Nope. Reload for that's pretty good. Ooh, chemistry's pretty good at this point.
I rarely take one of these.
You know, I'm actually a Christmas build. Green and red on the floor everywhere.
Objective completed, miner. Head to the drop pod.
Oh, I needed that.
Some more reload for all throwables. Oh, I frozen for like 2 seconds there. That seems to be kind of common with these really silly explosive builds.
make it back.
Reload for
I'm ready
mining.
to try this out. Show me more.
Pick up luck.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff. What else we got?
Luck.
What else?
Reload speed. I can grab some
I
potency
rarely
for
get
that.
one. Nope.
Explosion
Try
radius
again.
and luck, those are
Baby.
great. Bit of pickup.
I'm gonna do something. I want another go.
Lifetime, status
I'll
damage,
take this one. Let's shake it up.
reload,
Can't get enough of this rare
and
stuff.
may as well have the
Neurotoxin
feedback
says
harness
it's
on
time
that.
to
Potency
kill.
for that, and one more
Show me
reroll.
more.
Explosion, nice. Potency,
Wee, not too
and
shabby.
I don't really care.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Reload speed, sure.
Swarm detected. Firemen get ready. Scourges lit up their Christmas tree. There's a swarming coming.
Funny because the ground is also lighting up like a Christmas tree.
This will help.
We've got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something. Well done. You've got more. Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. Mark some buildings headed your way, miner.
That would be bad for a statusy build, so let's do a couple rerolls, see if there's anything really cool. Like, the encapulator should be pretty good with 5 different weapons here. We're at 173,
I've been dreaming of something
brings me
like
up
this.
to 240, not bad. In fact, for pure damage here,
I can't get enough
that
of
might
this
actually be best in slot since reload speed and global damage are both fantastic for a dot build. Oh, we got a hoarder right here. That might be difficult to kill since the elites are already melting. Status is pretty good.
The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Don't think any of those are super useful. More luck.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it. You've never stood a chance. I'll see to it there is a fear on the house when you make it back. If
We
you make
do
it
want
back.
a lot of overclocks for that, right, though? Yeah. So I do want paint jobs for the PGL and shock vents now, if I can find them.
It's a little extra
Lifetime,
special. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
reload
I've been dreaming
speed.
of something like
Those are
this.
cheap levels,
This
so
works.
I guess I'll take some
Next.
greens for it. Status
This one.
damage. Don't need
I'm feeling
those.
lucky.
Shock vents, paint
Feels like
job,
a brand new gun
status. Reload for that one.
now. Surely next time will be better.
Potency's pretty good for that.
Let's shake it up.
Nah.
Let me try again.
Reload
Bingo.
there and there.
More options.
Reload
This'll
and
do.
potency. And one
I'm
more
feeling
reroll.
lucky.
Reload speed.
This
Reload.
works.
A little bit
Just
more
what I
pickup.
needed.
The mission is clear. Get to it.
reload will give me an overclock there, and that's decent value with the artifacts. More explosion radius for that one. I could kind of use that, but I just don't like that artifact. Some reload speed there is decent. I guess I could try and get another overclock on that. I can still get some decent paint jobs in the last shop here. Let's reroll that. Reload speed? Oh, I should have taken the shock fence level actually, since that's 3 levels away. Keep forgetting that artifact since I unlocked it pretty recently. Current damage numbers, status effect 540%, 131% global damage, and 360% global reload speed. And then the incendiary and neuro are the main weapons here. Over 1200% reload speed there, bit of potency. Over 1000% reload speed there with some better potency. So, paint job, status damage, potency for that, reload speed, status damage, reload for that, status, reload, that would be a waste. I don't think I need reload on that now, final level. I guess I might finish that off if I get one later on. Reload is great. I'm just gonna grab potency for that. Global damage, lifetime reload, and one more reroll. Even more luck.
Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Look at that mining speed, minus 18%. High explosive grenade. Fine, I'll do it myself. Status damage. I guess stuff is dying fast enough that I might be able to have damage numbers on here. The issue comes when they're alive for a really long time. But my damage is high enough, it might not even be that bad. more lifetime. Oh yeah, I'm going to mine out a bunch more and then see if we can get pickled nitro there, I guess. I won't be able to get enough to go negative, so maybe not.
Thinks it can kill us. Let's prove it wrong.
None of those do anything. Gold tipped is pretty good. That's 154 up to 379%. Should be some massive status damage here. Actually, let's just focus only the melee one and see how long it takes the other one to die. And they're dead.
Dreadnought wiped out. Good work, team. Objective completed.
And that's the Christmas demolitionist, painting the map green and red at the same time. Massive status damage and reload speed. A couple people said that they were able to exit it while moonwalking. I haven't gotten around to testing that yet, since I'll probably have to throw a couple runs to even see what happens. So 379% damage, 380% global reload, plus a bunch of throwable on top of that, 634% status effect damage, and then we have a bunch of throwable and explosive stats on top of that, going all in on the potency and lots of grenades. Same for that, with some extra explosion radius there. And then the shock fence was actually pretty good, combined with the turbo encabulator for even more global damage and reload speed. Kind of cool little combo there. Nitro scanner came a bit late, but still some extra overclocks. Got the gold scanners pretty early, and 1 XP scanner.
I'm reading green across the board. It's time to head home.
So let's see, 13, so 40 million acid damage for the Neurotoxin. Incendiary is the only fire, so 90 million burn damage for that one. Shock Fence had 1 million electric, but that came pretty late and didn't really have that many upgrades for it. A lot more throwable stuff for those two. That is some chunky burn damage. Not bad acid either. Alright, I will be right back. What's up, boys? Today we're doing some 10-stage salt pits. I'm doing the demolitionist with some of the lesser used explosive weapons, like plasma burster or neurotoxin grenade, maybe even PGL if I get some decent upgrades for it early on. And then later towards the third or fourth weapon, I'm trying to get the TNT mining with the high explosive grenade or the cryo grenade combined with some scanners. And then we're using those as utility weapons to basically fuel the stats for the other weapons. Just trying to push some of the lesser used weapons to their absolute maximum with some explosive mining utility out there. Sure. So this run I'm probably looking for either the PGL or Hurricane since I haven't really done those recently. I think I will lock in the cryo grenade since that's a pretty important part of the build and it didn't even cost me anything there to grab it. And extra crowd control is always nice.
Got a blocked landing site for the supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner.
I guess a bit of crit chance. So I'm trying pretty hard to get the resource scanners or maybe an XP scanner early on.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Potency or pickup. I want both of those, but we definitely need the mining available as soon as possible. I don't know that I can finish that unless we got really good freezes there. Bit of crit chance. Big pickup, definitely want a lot of that for explosive mining. So nothing amazing here. Let's check a few rerolls. Gold scanner, that's very good. I'm mainly looking to get a lot of explosion radius and reload speed to make them as silly as possible. So gold scanner is perfect for that. Let's grab some early XP. So for the PGL, I've got some okay overclocks, or upgrades. I guess reload isn't the most useful, but the triple grenade is the best overclock for that in the balance stage, and that one's kind of rare. So we might go for PGL here. If I did that, I would probably want the high explosive grenade as another kinetic explosive weapon. That can also mine. Reload. I'll take another level for the cryo. Going to try and keep them in range so that they don't stay too healthy as I'm moving around. And the cryo's mostly keeping them off of me anyways.
We got bug sign
Damage.
which I've never seen.
Let's go for a few detonators as well. So Neuro would be pretty good as a debuffer for the other stuff. Sure. I think I will try for the PGL build this time.
Gotta move on.
they're almost dead, so I should be heading to the magnet actually.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Cryo levels, need those still for the mining. Crit or status? Probably take the crits. Big explosive. Cryo, need the levels. Well, damage from my main oil. Yeah, I should probably take that. That one's fine. I really want reload speed on it to speed up the mining, but oh well. Got the triple, that'll help it mine out a lot faster later on. Pickup radius, want a decent amount of that. I guess paint job for that. Damage over reload. And then I could grab that, it would unlock lasting combined with the neuro, which probably wouldn't be ideal. High explosive would be a lot better. I could actually go that, since I'm looking for the ammo rig to speed up the fire rate of that. That would also help the impact axe. I guess I'll try it. Explosive works on everything. Reload is one of the better stats for that to apply the debuff more, that potency. Paint job, I guess I'll try it.
Hatches shut, taking you to stage 2.
Oh yeah, I will be going the favorite at level 18 on that, so I probably shouldn't put too much into the other stuff. Explosion, damage, kind of expensive there.
More options.
That's a cheap one, and then reload helps it mine. Reload there.
Nope. Try again.
I guess some early survivability.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, Miner.
Kill anything with more legs than two.
Some pickup. Oh yeah, since I couldn't get the high explosive grenade, I will be pretty dependent on the level 12 overclock for the cryo grenade here. Really hoping to get the TNT mining there.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Reload's 1.72, and I'm probably going to get some big upgrades for that, so I don't think it's super important to take all the reload for it.
Well done, you've got more.
Paint job, I'm probably gonna get it way past 18, so let's take the decent reload speed here. Don't care for any of these. Nitro scanner, that's perfect. Potency, that's getting close to 12. Reload is pretty solid for that. And then damage is one of the least useful for the cryo.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Actually, I think what I should be doing here is trying to get all the XP that I can to try and get that one level on the cryo grenade here, since that is very important. I guess
Why not?
extra potency to make that one a better debuffer. Let's see if we can get some quick levels here with all the XP on the ground. It's all going into the neurotoxin though. The axe probably won't be super useful once I get the favorite on the PGL.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
There we go, it is damage, but I want to see... Nice, got the true TNT. That's what I was looking for. So now the mining will be a lot faster.
They're getting worse, Miner. You need to move.
Shoot to kill. I got it.
Let's grab some crit stats, I think.
Much better.
The bugs are going insane. Move, move, move.
Almost there. Take that light off. Take that.
Decent kinetic, that does work on the main weapon.
This is perfect for the build.
Careful, they're going to pull up cranes. Work fast, Miner.
Damage shouldn't be too hard to get it past 18 now, but I can focus everything on it.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, Miner.
Damage, sure.
This works. You want some more?
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
You bug.
I will take the reload, probably. I could use some movement speed, actually. I'm going to lower my movement speed if I get the ammo rig artifacts, since that's one of the only ways to scale up the fire rate on the PGL. So we'll definitely need some movement speed.
The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Grab a reload there to get an overclock. And I think gas rerouting is the second best overclock for it.
Woo, baby.
That plus the triple grenades is a huge damage combo.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3.
Yeah, like I said, you'll probably get some big upgrades to the reload speed anyways. So I can probably pass on paint jobs. I'll grab a little bit of HP. Mainly looking for explosion radius, I think. And some upgrades to the PGL.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Damage. See what else there
Surely next
is.
time will be better.
Big crit damage, sure.
What else we got?
But I mainly want explosion radius. There we go.
Let me try again.
Not a whole lot. I'll get a bit more pickup and some mining
This will help me
speed
work harder.
because the cryo grenade only fires at nearby enemies, so it can be a bit consistent as your only mining weapon.
After this,
Like right now, I'm not exploding any of these salt because there's no enemies close enough to me. just don't think that's really going to help me much
The upgrade I was
on the main weapon that I'm hard focusing. Magnet probably couldn't have avoided that damage. These are useless. Gold scanner is fantastic, we take those.
Fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Ooh, explosion radius. My main stat here.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
The reload speed on the cryo will be a bit slow here as well, unless I take that. But since I'm not focusing a throwable weapon this time, I'm not getting any throwable upgrades for it. I think there was some gold over here that the detonators knocked down. We can find that again. Oh, there we go. More explosive damage.
Get it done, miner. The bugs are furious.
Let's take the kinetic, I think. Actually, if I get the reload artifact, then having some big paint jobs would still be very nice. We will take the reload speed since burn doesn't do anything for me here. Probably just take the damage there. Since I'm taking the favorite at level 18, pure damage upgrades aren't super useful on the other weapons. And we just want to push the PGL to the limits anyways. I guess reload. Potency is fine, that improves the freezing at least, and getting it to level 18 would increase the explosion radius a bit to help out with the mining and give a bit more crowd control.
Stage 4 is waiting for you, miner.
I guess I do have a decent amount of nitra, so I want the favorite for the big explosion radius and also some nice damage.
Put a bit of extra kick in it. What else we got?
Cheap potency, sure. I guess I should take paint jobs,
I always waste my money on
since I seem to get that artifact a lot. Luck, potency is fine, paint job,
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
potency.
I can use
I'll grab a
this.
bit of HP, some kinetic,
Next.
big movement,
yeah.
some
I
reload,
pick one of these.
and there we go, 25% explosion radius.
I'm feeling lucky. I rarely go for this one.
Probably hold the rest.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner. Well done, you've got more. Swarm detected. Get ready, we'll be with you shortly.
Some decent explosive.
That's the one. Take that!
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. Can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Big damage on the neuro. It's not super useful, but oh well.
Here we go. Delivery of full resupply for you, miner.
Ammo rig, it's a bit early for that, but if I do a full PGL build and I pass on it, and then I never get it again, I'm really gonna regret that, so let's just go ahead and lock that in. So that puts it at a 0.93 fire rate. That's the max since I have the gas rerouting as well. Now we just need some big explosion radius to go with that. Let's get a bit more XP.
And I'm not so proud about
I could use more mining speed for the downtime on the cryo grenade.
Threat level keeps rising. You have to move, miner.
red sugar.
Gotta move it, miner. The bugs are gunning for you.
See you later.
Bit of pickup radius, sure.
This is a rare treat.
Did have to backtrack for some of the gold over there.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Gotta move
reload speed for more mining and more freezing. Best stat to have on the cryo grenade.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will start momentarily.
Paint job, just in case I get the reload artifact, and I like the corrode to amplify the damage of the other weapons.
Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
Big paint job.
Beautiful, like me.
Grab the triple for even more debuffing. I guess I'll take a cheap level on that, especially for reload. Some more mining pickup,
Treat.
bit of kinetic damage,
More options.
paint
Gotta
job,
paint my nails to match
some
it.
big
Pretty
movements.
sweet.
I guess I'll take some more damage since I'm going to
I'm a
reroll
new
so
dwarf.
much anyways. 0.88, I'll take a little bit more for that.
Nope. Try again.
Sucks that I can't really use durable reload speed that much now.
Feels rare. Feels right. Point for style. Now it's my gonna roll the dice on this one.
Reload,
Can't
some
get
more
enough of
pickup.
this rare stuff.
Oh, I almost missed damage on that.
Show me more.
Kinda just looking for explosion radius now, I
It's
think,
for me. What else we got?
but not really seeing
This
any.
is my pick.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons. And watch out for elites. Keep your cool. You will make it out just fine.
Yeah, the mining speed honestly is pretty helpful with the cryo. A lot of downtime at some points. I guess I will take that.
Legendary.
It is for 3 utility weapons, so that's actually pretty solid.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out. Supply pod. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Gold tipped is pretty good. I think I will take that. So we're at 258% damage right now.
Well, think again.
More mining? Sure.
Bingo. Boy, already got your separation. Bloody hell.
fade out the charge away from the rocks if I can, so that I can get maximum resources. More explosion radius every time.
That's all you got, just preparation. Boom, baby. Oh, I want fun.
That scared me for a second. That is mostly wasted.
This one's
So I was at 327% damage for the first boss with the gold tips. But with this build, I think I'm still going to re-roll in the shop quite a bit for explosion radius, since I love that stat. I think we might be okay on reload on that for now. Might look for some paint jobs on some other stuff.
Hell, yeah, surely next time will be better. You don't see these every day. Next.
Luck,
It's for me.
how's that doing? 44, pretty low. I don't think it needs a ton of reload.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Don't really care.
More options.
Don't really care. Some damage. Luck.
Try again.
Paint job, just
Feels
in
like a brand
case.
new. Show me more.
Explosion radius, there we go.
I want another go.
Kind of expensive now, damage for that. There we go. Now the explosion radius is coming online. But unfortunately, it's also killing everything really quickly. So then the cryo grenades stop firing. More pickup radius.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I don't think I care about any of those. Gold scanner or multi-tool. Got the gold tipped. Gold scanner it is.
Feels right.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I could finish that off, but damage just isn't that useful on it.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Diver's manual is not bad. We take that for the reload speed. May as well.
Gather up your spears and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Ooh, that was a close one. That was kind of greedy.
There's a beer on the house when you make it back.
More explosion radius, some crit
Can't
chance,
get enough of this rare. Show me more.
bit of
I'll
crit
take this one.
damage,
I want another go.
crit
Dial in.
chance, damage
for
for
me.
that. Oh yeah, I should be
Getting
looking for
lucky.
cheap levels to finish those two off as well.
Pretty sweet.
Do I need pickup for that? Or reload? Not really.
Nothing for me here.
Explosion
Let's
radius,
try
cheap
again.
level with reload speed. May as well have them throw on
This
damage
bugs.
taken, some crit chance.
Let's shake it up.
Don't think I care. A bit of
Just
crit
a little less.
damage.
Surely next time
Pick
we'll
up
be better.
some
Diddly
luck.
dips. I'm a better dwarf than nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Cheap level, some crit
Really
chance.
Sweet.
I probably don't want to reroll at 55 if I have gold tipped.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
That's over 10% damage lost every time.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective for the record time.
I'm not so proud.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
I'm a bullet.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Big damage for the primary weapon.
Who's bumped down? Die, freak.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming. Supplies locked. Get the landing zone cleared.
More luck,
Hell yeah.
bringing us up to 64.
Supplies inbound.
Don't really care about any of those. I do have 7, 8, and 9, so that's not terrible.
You don't see these every day.
That would finish that off, but I could get some more debuffing for big numbers.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves. The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
So we're at 492% damage currently.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back.
think I'm not gonna do too many rerolls. Guess we'll take the 18 on that, 100% clip size, not super useful, but mainly just getting a total increase to overclocks.
What else we got?
Bit of kinetic and explosive damage for that.
Let me try
Ooh,
again.
explosion radius. Pass on that.
Shake it up.
Damage.
Take this one. Let me try again.
Crit
I just
chance.
became a better dwarf. I'm feeling lucky.
Probably don't need that.
I'm feeling lucky.
Bit more crit damage and then keep the rest.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
I hate this damn planet. Think you can kill me? Well, think you
Try and move a bit closer to them so that cryo grenades come out a bit faster. With all that explosion radius, they'll pretty much hit everything anyways. Let's see, 106, 318. I could still get nitrogen powders, so we'll go crit damage on those.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up. Supply pod ready for insertion. The drop point is too rocky. Please clear it out.
Sure. Or I could get another nitro scanner.
I rarely get one of these.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
That's 3 gold, 2 nitra, no XP.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Whoa, don't die. I'm gonna kill you all.
Well, that shellback is dead.
Objective completed.
That's all you got. You're very dead.
I don't even know what that guy's taking damage from. I guess cryo or neurotoxin grenades off screen.
Moving. It won't hang around.
I got it in the mouth.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Some more pickup radius. We're at 714% damage.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
More options. Just the upgrade I was looking
Doesn't
for.
really need much reload.
Nope. Try again.
Don't really care.
I want
Nah.
another go. Gotta roll
Nah.
the dice on this one.
Big crit.
Oh yeah. Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Big
Oh yeah.
kinetic.
Now we're talking.
And then we hold the rest.
There's work to be done. I'll have mine. just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I'm not going to try to like one-shot the boss at all costs, but at some point I am going to do an M1000 thick boy run with the resource hoarding stuff and try and get like multiple thousands of % damage with that, which will almost certainly one-shot the boss.
Clear up the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
So probably sharpshooter scout, maybe get the cryo grenade at some point to have some mining of that,
Fight for your life.
but it might not be that great since you wouldn't really have explosion radius or anything. Let's see, I doubt it's worth it. The crit damage would be slightly under 33%, the crit chance would be a bit under that as well. It's probably a small damage increase. I guess I'll grab it just in case.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
If I had bought all of the crit chance and damage in the shop, then it probably would have been a damage loss. But since I'm hoarding a ton of gold, it might not be. More gold. So the PGL is hitting for like 46,000 now, with 3 grenades each. Oh yeah, the acid from the neurotoxin can ramp that up quite a bit as well.
Objective in record time. Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
More
Get moving. It won't
kinetic.
hang around.
It's actually a lot of gold considering I was heavily spending it for most of the run. Not bad. So we're currently at 916% damage. Don't care about any of those. This is the last shop. I guess. Ooh, explosion radius. Don't care. Explosion radius. I guess I'll take a legendary for that.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Purple.
Hell yes.
Don't really
Nothing from me
care.
here.
These are all
Let's try
fully
again.
overclocked. Explosion
Give me
radius.
tips. Show me more.
And maybe one more.
Nothing from me here. Let's try again.
Don't care.
Here we go. You've
We
found
hold the rest and hope for nitrogening powder here.
Come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single one can do.
Maybe we're not gonna die after.
Try and get in range for the cryo grenades to start throwing. There we go. I have killed almost all of the eggs accidentally. Only one regular elite left. Oh god, all the elites are dead now. I'm probably gonna off-screen the Dreadnought cocoon at some point. Yep, there it is. Let's try and avoid that area for a bit. armor. In case I get pickled nitrate here, I might actually try it out since it's the final stage. So pickled nitro or nitrogenic powder here. Nope. Nope. Oh well, rip. So we're at 1006% damage for the boss fights. And they got completely obliterated. Cheese up the damage numbers a little bit. It's like 135,000 on the PGL there, with none of the acid stacks. And that's with 3 grenades as well, so almost 400 on some of the shots of it. So final stats, 1023% damage, 148% crit chance, 443% crit damage, ton of pickup radius, mainly going for explosion radius, 270% there, 770% damage from just the weapon levels. Got the maximum fire rate with gas rerouting plus the ammo rig, and the favorite for massive damage and explosion radius. Got the mining cryo, best combo to mine with that without debuffing your other stuff. Neurotoxin for some nice debuffs there, triple in potency. And the axe was not great, but a little bit of acid at least. Got some decent early scanners. That's a lot of gold considering how much I spent as well.
Strap yourself in and come on home.
So 5.5k gold total, not too shabby. 279 million. A quarter of a billion damage on the deep core. Wow. That's probably the most I've had for a single weapon before. And it took me a while to get some decent levels and overclocks on that as well. But we did have the best 2 overclocks for it. Let's see, Neuro, about 14 million from the acid dots. Or actually, a tiny amount of that was from the impact as well. But I am not going to do the math for that. But 341.5 million total damage. Wow. That's pretty insane. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.